Hey guys, I'd just like to ask if you could like and subscribe and comment on the video with any thoughts you might have had, because it goes a long way towards helping support my channel. Thank you. Hello everyone and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Just want to say, I love nothing more than when a game fills me with existential dread, and this one certainly has. Alright, so we are back at the very beginning of the game. Things did
You're
not...
here to slay her.
Things went in a very...
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It went in such a wild direction. What the fuck? Oh, sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
The spirit.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find we're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prince. Ignore him.
See you to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and
Yeah,
must
we
ablaze
know,
as
we
you're in.
know. Let me take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks her voice. Carrie.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it fool you.
Just checking
Oh.
in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Nah.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the prince. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Oh, this? I can put that
The
down.
blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point?
Exactly.
We should drop it.
You're right.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Exactly.
Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of
Thank
us.
you, the hero.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah. That's the spirit.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be
I
fine.
don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor.
No, I trust her.
You're
She,
going to
she
need
wouldn't
it.
kill me. She hasn't tried to kill me 3 times already. It's fine.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Hold on. Are we dating?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have
No,
a
no, I want to
relationship.
rush through things. I want to... Will you marry me? Alright.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
What do you mean you think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
I'm sorry.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
True.
Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, he's kind of not told me that. You're right.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Very true.
I believe her.
Thank you, the hero.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
That's right. I trust you completely.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
That's right.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Because we're both heroes.
So,
We're
I could
great.
tell you that
We're
I'd
so
lead a quiet
great.
life in the
I'm so
woods,
cool.
or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
I like that she's actually really smart. Like, she's not just like a cookie cutter character. She's actually like got some reasonable points and...
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Yeah, that's right.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending
Okay,
the
when
war?
you say
Or
it
do you
like
trust
that, I
whoever
don't
put
trust
me
you.
here?
Why'd you say it like that?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about
Who bold
bliss.
is that?
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Yeah, that's right. She's a princess. That's why we need to kill her.
She hesitates before answering.
Do you not have one?
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do.
You don't have a
really.
name, do you?
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Too long.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can't. Don't bother.
I want to try.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
That's true.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah.
You know why you're here.
Yeah, I know why I'm here. Ooh, okay. That's also a very interesting option. I'm gonna try and get her out of here, though.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Shut up, narrator.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never
You
see
mean
the
whoever?
light of day. They
You
wouldn't
don't
have just
know?
left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Alright, I'm gonna go check upstairs for the
I'll be
key.
here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well, that's rude.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Now, who would do
You're
that?
here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Whoever did this was a dick, and it's probably the narrator himself, so he's
I'll
a
repeat
dick.
myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, guess we go back.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
That's
Easier
true.
for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oof.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
You mean cut the chains or, like, cut your arm? Let's save the princess.
Against
Oh,
your better
God!
judgment,
Ah!
place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the
Eee.
massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her
Ah!
flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Why am I more concerned about it than she is? Ah!
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Exactly! Why is she so chill about
Free
this.
from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after
I
losing
know,
an arm?
right? It's almost like she's
It's like
not
she isn't
human.
even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Alright, fam. Let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Watch me.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a warn her in here?
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Slay the princess, resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
That's right. I love you.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
What am I? I got a little bit of a look at me in the mirror, but like, man, what am I?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh, are you gonna kill me?
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Oh man.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground.
Oh man, this
blood
one's sad.
flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2, The Prisoner. This is a different
You're
chapter
on a
2.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
So what voice is
a
with me
cabin.
now?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay.
My tricks.
Nah, we know.
What on
Don't
earth are you
don't you
talking
try and
about? We
deny
just
it.
met for the first time.
Don't you
forget what
deny
we did to
the
us
skeptic.
last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his.
Thank you, the skeptic.
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large?
We don't even know what
I
she
told
does
you
to
about
it.
the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's proceed to the cabin. I know there's gonna be an option to just turn around and leave,
A warning.
but I'll save
before
that
you
for
go
another
any
time.
further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie.
Yeah.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Yeah.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Okay, I love the skeptic.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Let's proceed. I didn't notice till now, but yeah, my hand literally looks like the
interior of
hand
cabin
that
is less
in a
a
house.
cozy woodland retreat
Uh-huh.
and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
So, this is a different place than any time we've had before. Like, does not look like what it looked like last time.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Thank you, skeptic. Alright, I'm gonna look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
It's interesting, like, how much the narrator doesn't know. when we get down to it, we'll wipe the Mirror Queen.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now, but there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
It hasn't been that long.
Does she remember us?
3 or 4 minutes, maybe.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you.
Oh, now
the
she's
heavy collar
collared?
around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Sounds good to me. Although this is like so easy to kill you now, I'm kind of concerned.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay, that sounds good with me.
Reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Betrothal, marriage. I think it'll be fun, you know. I think we could have a good life.
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
Oh, true.
But sure, I'll fill
That's
you in.
true. Fuck, I'm sorry, I messed up.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
No, I don't think you're hiding something.
I
At
guess
least
it's
not
possible she
in between
really
this
doesn't
time and
know
last
anything.
time.
Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how. First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly?
Yeah, speak up a bit.
Ideally,
What do you mean?
this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Well, that sounds too easy.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing.
I
Obvious.
thought she was just sitting there while this is
You
going
being here
on.
means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us?
Yeah.
All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
No, it wouldn't. No, I'm still
I
gonna do
needed
this.
you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Well, thanks, man. I'm
And
glad that...
Maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
I never said I wasn't.
Oh. I'm sorry, man.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
It is, I love the idea that, like, she's just sitting there and we're just doing nothing for, like, however long this is taking. It's just complete silence. But yeah, it is, like, the idea of, like, being here and knowing that you, that this is a second iteration of you, like the narrator apparently seems to realize, and knowing that you failed to do what you were supposed to do before, and that's the reason why you're here now, because you already failed. The past version of you couldn't do what you were supposed to do, in this case, slaying the princess. That's gotta, like, hurt in some level. Fuck.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
No, I'll mess it up again, it's fine.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Yeah.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Okay, this is interesting. So success hinges on being in the dark and having imperfect information. So if I know what's going on, I won't want to do what's gonna... Like, I won't want to kill her. If I know what's going on, I won't want to kill her, which dooms the world. Why would that be? That's interesting. That is really interesting. What am I going to find out that makes me not want to go through with things?
I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Yeah, guys.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
Yeah. Okay, I was wondering what she was going to say after all this. Sorry. Alright. My intentions earlier.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Okay. That is true.
Maybe it'll fit.
Maybe.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
No, I deserve to be locked up too.
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous, but she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
The skeptic is saying this. Why? That seems anti-skeptic. What?
Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
That's fine. She seems like a decent person.
What should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Thanks, skeptic.
Let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
I thought you were done talking.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none.
There are none.
Yeah, okay.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
At least I know they're on my side. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending
Well,
princess.
she's in chains. What's she gonna do with it
Come up
anyway?
with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
Yeah, the world didn't actually end.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Eye contact is good, unless it's with cats or
Thanks.
several other animals.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
Is she gonna...
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
No. Watch in uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinds. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you.
Yeah, you were so worried, narrator.
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Okay.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder.
Oh, this
and
is
her neck
mad.
Opens.
Oh.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Man, they got really descriptive.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
I did it.
Are you sure she's not winking at us? Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Great.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
No, that's macabre, man.
What?
Or however
No,
it's pronounced.
You shouldn't do that.
Sorry if I
Why would you
mispronounced
do
that word.
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right? You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave. Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
Yeah, you got what you wanted, narrator.
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward.
What's my reward?
Stop
What is
reading
it?
into things. The danger has passed. You can relax.
I don't
I'm
believe
just
you.
keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
No, I'm taking her with me.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
I'm
Did you see
imagining
that? I could have sworn she moved.
What, did she? God, what is she if she's still
She
fucking
didn't.
alive?
She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal?
Yes,
The
please.
door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you.
What is my
All you
reward?
have to do is open it.
Okay. Let's claim our
Open the cabin
reward.
door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yay.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
What?
Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
What do you mean that's not right?
Well played.
Free a prisoner. Talking heads.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... over? Is he gone?
I think so.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
I got you, fam.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack
Oh
of
wait,
body, but
no, don't say.
it's colder.
Don't say it. Don't talk about how cold it is. I remember what happened before. No. Oh god. Oh god. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Oh.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right
Okay.
now is going to be the end of everything. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear. Okay. If you say so,
Oh my god.
I'll trust you.
Why is this so sad?
Feels too good to be true.
Approach the mirror. You're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown? What does that mean? Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. At the cabin. Approach her. Oh my
Flickering
god.
lights and empty cityscapes
Oh,
become
that's-
pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
That's good.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Can I not do the same things I've done before? Oh, I didn't notice. Am I really not able to do that? The same way? Oh.
Those paths lead to worlds you've
Okay.
already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now,
Well, that's good.
inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, that's good because, like, I was worried that, like, I'd have to, like, memorize things and, like, have to know which way I went before and which way I'll have to not go now. But this saves me a lot of trouble, and that, like, the only ways I can go are ways I haven't done yet. So, that's really helpful, actually.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Damn.
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond.
Okay.
My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
I like that it doesn't straight up tell you, but it gives you a visualization. That's a really nice
The
touch.
task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
This is so cool. And I like that, like, because of how it works, you're going to see everything in the game, but everyone's gonna have, like, a different order or a different way that they do it. And that's actually just a really cool way to, like, have people explore all of the game naturally. Because unlike, like, there's a lot of games where it's like, I guess you could compare it to, I guess, Doki Doki Literature Club, maybe? And that, like, you have different directions you can go at things, but you're going to end up at the same result. In, like, a very, visual novel kind of way. But not in the same sense of something like, say, Fate, where there's, like, hugely different endings and all these different paths. This is more of, like, a story that you can tell in a different order, but it's always going to be the same story. It's just going to change how it goes. Which sounds like nonsense when I say it out loud, but I hope you understand what I mean by it. Man. Let's see.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me.
So, I guess what you're saying here is that, like, don't worry about the princess. She's gonna end up here regardless.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Oh, damn.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry.
There are no wrong answers. Okay.
And every
That again.
perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
That's just so cool.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
So there's an option to attack the entity, but I don't know what happens when... Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
I'll see you then. It goes dark and you die. Gratuitous special. Bring the prisoner's head to her. Jesus.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're gonna be seeing these lines a lot. This little 3 sentences here. We're gonna see that a lot. Ah, man. That's so cool. I guess I'll stop here and I'll see you all next time in Slay the Princess, where we're gonna try and find some new path to see where the princess goes, see how things end up. So, I'll see you all then. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you.